so long as the people that I represent in this house can allow me. Why, Mr. Speaker? Because in this house, we legislate, we oversight, and we represent. That is the duty of a member of parliament, Mr. Speaker. Can you imagine, Mr. Speaker, if this petition had found its way into a county assembly, for example? There's no way they'd agree to, because they themselves are the abusers, actually, of these provisions. Many members of a county assembly, if you drive around Nairobi, in your county, had the picture, actually, of the MP behind, in the rear screen of the bus, Mr. Speaker. And it was written that the patron is Senator Chute or Sen.Cherargei or something. I don't think that is expected, Mr. Speaker. And I hope, Mr. Speaker, that upon the passage of this report, it will be remembered in history that there used to be an abuse of public funds, Mr. Speaker, until Senate put a stop to it. This is a very important report. I congratulate you, Senator Abbas, together with all the members that serve with you in Devolution Committee. This is what parliaments should be doing, responding to the concerns of citizens and ensuring that we oversight. This is now oversight at its best, ensuring that you see where the violations of law, Mr. Speaker, and pushing for enforcement. I want to challenge this particular committee, Mr. Speaker, because I saw that they interviewed almost all the parties that are involved in this petition. They invited Laban, they listened to him, they had petitions from other citizens, Mr. Speaker, that upon the passage of this motion today, it's my hope, Mr. Speaker, that after members have contributed today, we will actually put this motion to a vote. And it is my hope that members can stay around and speak to this particular motion so that we vote on it today. And we begin counting 30 days from now. Senator Abbas, I expect that your committee, next week actually, in your first order of business, you will fire a letter to the EACC, confirm that you have written to them and have reminded them that they are sleeping on their job, that they need to remind us to be ethical public servants. They need to remind us where there are violations of the provisions of our Constitution and where there is abuse of office and misuse of public resources, Mr. Speaker, because that is what it is. There is no other better way to call this particular issue. Therefore, Mr. Speaker, I congratulate this committee. I hope that they take the time to ensure that this is done. And Senator Abbas or any member of this committee, in 30 days after today, you will rise on a point of order one day to remind us that EACC has actually published a notice in prominent display, both in electronic and print media, that this habit needs to stop. And if there are those that are emboldened or written by stone or whatever, they need to be scrapped off, Mr. Speaker, so that citizens appreciate that this is public funds that has been used. The only project that will be allowed to bear the name of a prominent person, you run your NGO, you run your public, your private initiative, Mr. Speaker, use your own funds to do something for the public. I believe even the public themselves will actually name it after you and have your picture prominently enlisted. But so long as you're using public funds, Mr. Speaker, it should never be allowed. With those very many remarks, Mr. Speaker, I beg to support and thank the members of the Devolution Committee for a stellar performance. Congratulations, Senator Abbas, and the team that considered this petition. I thank you.
Next is Senator Agnes Kavidu.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker, for giving me this opportunity to contribute to this petition that was the Committee for Devolution has brought. Mr. Speaker, it is very true. This person, Laban Omusundi, has watched properly what is happening in our counties. You go, Mr. Speaker, in almost everywhere in our counties and you find branding of the public projects with the pictures of the governors, pictures of MCS and even members of our parliament. And you find that even projects that have been done by the members of parliament, you find governors also branding the same project. So you wonder who has done the project and who has not done the project. So, Mr. Speaker, this should be brought to stop because this is a wastage of public funds and they should be used, this money should be used to do, development for the counties. So, Mr. Speaker, I recommend the Committee of Devolution for this, and I also congratulate Mr. Laban Omusundi wherever he is, and action should be taken, and all those branding images brought down and be used for useful use in the counties. Thank you, Mr. Speaker, and I congratulate the Committee of Devolution.
Senator Sen.Cherargei Samson.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. As I rise to support Mr. Speaker, I'm very happy today because as I report this motion, Mr. Speaker, because we are talking about devolution, I'm happy because Nanti today we have become 28 Catholic dioceses having been appointed. We are now a diocese called Kapsabet Catholic Diocese, and I thank Pope Leo the 14th and the Apostolic Nuncio, His Excellency Megan, and also the Auxiliary Bishop John Kiplimo Lele, who has been appointed as the new Bishop of Kapsabet Catholic Diocese. We are proud, and this is a momentous occasion. And I hope Senator Sifuna will attend our inauguration on 30th August 2025, and I'll personally invite you to attend. So, Speaker, secondly, all this money, this branding, whenever I drive around Nairobi, and I have seen this thing is predominant in counties, there is the image of the governor and the MCA. And funny thing, the person who is the governor now was a senator and was castigating the former. What am I trying to say, Speaker? The behavior of kings, people who build cult personality, people who build on hero worship, start by ensuring their images are being put into public projects, Mr. Speaker. I know you have been a member of National Assembly for some time. I was driving sometimes back in this city, and one of the buses which had been acquired through CDF had a big image of the MP as the patron, including the name, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, when you go to roads, the same thing. So my question is, Mr. Speaker, is why are we having most of these, Mr. Speaker, most of these government projects? Mr. Speaker, I'm happy that Omusundi is saying, in fact, this project, we should brand it, that it is done by taxpayers' money, Kenyans' money. This culture of leaders using their own images, their own portraits, is unfortunate, it is immoral, it is uncultural, it is illegal, and that is violation of Chapter 6 on leadership and integrity, Mr. Speaker. So I want to say the amendment proposal by the Devolution Committee that we need to amend the County Governments Act is long overdue, Mr. Speaker. And we need to rise up to the occasion. We have done before, Mr. Speaker. And we agree that every leader in this country is struggling for feasibility. But you don't need to use the resources of the people to get what we call unnecessary feasibility. Yet the resources you are doing is the taxpayers' money, Mr. Speaker. And therefore, this aspect, we need to call upon that the MCAs, the governors, members of parliament, Mr. Speaker, let us, Mr. Speaker, the only time I have not seen some of these people putting their images is only on coffins. But they have put even the farewell homes, Mr. Speaker, which is very unfortunate. We must call out, and I agree that this issue of branding of images, in fact, we should have included members of parliament, Mr. Speaker. And when you look at Article 231(4) of the Constitution 2010 of the Republic of Kenya, one of the things that we said, including issues of money, that we don't want to bear any image of anybody in our currency, Mr. Speaker. And I know the youth leader, Senator Odinga, was among the people who sat during the constitutional review process in this country, Mr. Speaker. Therefore, Mr. Speaker, I agree largely with the recommendations of the committee. We need to ensure, Mr. Speaker, once and for all. Even another issue, Mr. Speaker, because I just wanted to be brief, Mr. Speaker, long enough to cover the essentials, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, what I'm just saying is, I have seen even government vehicles, GOK. Why is it that when somebody has a GOK vehicle, you change into civilian number plates, Mr. Speaker? How will you use for the signing out the issue of even traffic enforcement laws, Mr. Speaker? Even here in Parliament, we should also be disciplined as leaders, Mr. Speaker. If you are having a government property, including the house, don't convert the government house into your house. If you are driving a government vehicle, and I know a number of our colleagues are using government vehicles, that are, even then 029, Mr. Speaker, not 029, but the county government vehicles. I'm happy the former CCM under my good friend Sibriya Mawiti was there. Let us use the numbers, if it is a county government vehicle, if it is a government of Kenya vehicle, Mr. Speaker, use the numbers that you have been assigned officially, Mr. Speaker. Unless there is something you are hiding. And we are aware there are people who are using government vehicles and property to misuse, including staplers in government offices, including government printers. The indiscipline in this country, Mr. Speaker, is so much that when, you know, Mr. Speaker, there is an attitude called utadu. I don't know where this attitude came. If it is a government property, you don't care. And that is why you saw people even banning a police station, banning law courts, Mr. Speaker, banning police vehicles, attacking police officers. It's because we have so much bad manners in this country, an attitude that utadu, because you don't feel responsible. If all of us were responsible for government property, we will not be doing what we are doing, Mr. Speaker. And therefore, it boils to the values of the nation. And we must go back to Article number 10 of the Constitution of the Republic of Kenya, on national governance and principles of good governance and national values, Mr. Speaker. If you see people, Mr. Speaker, rising up and destroying a government property and defacing a government property, then we no longer have that responsibility. Mr. Speaker, finally on the recommendations. And those people, Mr. Speaker, if you threaten a government security installation, including parliament, including police station, including other, Mr. Speaker, I agree that those are what we call domestic terrorists, and they must be dealt with the law as terror, local terror, Mr. Speaker, and under anti-terrorism unit, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, on the recommendation on the EACC Office of the Auditor General and Controller of Budget to report in 30 days, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, I'm a bit jittery about EACC. Because, for example, in Nandi County, Mr. Speaker, there was the scandal of employment scandal, where it was found that there were so many ghost workers. The EACC came with rats matters, Mr. Speaker, to the county government of Nandi offices. Up to today, they have not even arrested a rat. So I don't know, EACC. And the last time, Mr. Speaker, I remember, and I hope the Sen.Cherargei is still there, that when we invited EACC in the last session, the only highest conviction they had achieved at that time was a bribe of 20,000 shillings. We need to call upon the EACC to put their act together. If they have a problem with the resources, they should approach Parliament for more appropriation of resources so that we can fight the corruption in this country, Mr. Speaker. And that is why when I see young people who are agitating for good governance, EACC must be held accountable, Mr. Speaker, even from the county level. Most of these, Mr. Speaker, governors are becoming billionaires overnight. They are becoming demigods, Mr. Speaker. They are acquiring property in a satanic version, Mr. Speaker. Yet I am told they are at, Mr. Speaker, they are converting and getting these allegations of corruption within that is being, Mr. Speaker. And therefore, the issue of EACC, we must agree. And I want to submit in a suamoto manner. Suamoto manner, Mr. Speaker. Suamoto manner to the chairperson of JLAC, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, I want to appeal to the Committee of Justice, Legal Affairs and Human Rights. In a suamoto manner, after this tabling, they should bring us the status of the fight against corruption in counties, Mr. Speaker. It is very unfortunate in this country, Mr. Speaker. For example, in Nandi, Mr. Speaker, as I conclude, in the financial statements of 2024-2025, the county government of Nandi hired car hire services for 42 million, Mr. Speaker. But is that the prudent use of the resources?
From Senator Izena. What is your point of order?
Mr. Speaker, on a statement of facts, is it in order for Senator Cherargei to allege that the only success the Ethics and Anti-Corruption Commission has ever achieved was following up on a bribe of 20 million Kenya shillings, 20,000 Kenya shillings? Mr. Speaker, we are well aware of the successes that the Commission has made, especially on arresting several governors charged with corruption. Can he withdraw and
Cherargei,
apologize?
assume your seat as you reason to the point of order. Okay, proceed, proceed. Go ahead. You have heard what Senator Zen has requested you to do.
Mr. Speaker, the answer can bear me witness. I said in the last session when I was the chair jailer, one of the success stories that was stable, and it is in this house, was a 20,000 bribe. Mr. Speaker, you know corruption is fighting hard, and if you want to be a gatekeeper of some of these institutions, you should know how to approach the game. We are experienced. Approach us so that we teach you. Mr. Speaker, in conclusion, and that is why I was concluding by saying, Mr. Speaker, on this 42 million car hire services, there is no justification. We must, Mr. Speaker, in Nandi.
Senator Zena, is that correct? How Senator Sigei has responded?
It is not correct, Mr. Speaker, because he cannot allege that we are gatekeeping for these commissions. I have had the privilege to work with EACC, and we know very well that this is a country ruled by law. And we know, I have the